2 is Vans Pixie for owners Mrs. Roberts and Roberts, trainer Steve Roberts. 3 to 1 chance. 3 is Sundance Sanchez for the Barker Family Racing Syndicate, trainer Hazel Kemp. 4 Dunham Diesel, owner Mrs. D. Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. 5 Lemon Mike, owners Mr. A. Gray, trainer is Hazel Kemp. And 6 is Killen and Fairy for owner Mr. M. Lowther and trainer Steve Rayner. Coming in 9 to 4 chances, the Fairy. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then in the sunshine for race number 1. Just over 2 minutes till post time. Look at that lovely blue sky. Don't often say that at Towcester, but it's a glorious day here this morning. Weather set fair for tonight's Derby heats as well. This really is going to be a super Saturday here at Towcester. 9 to 4 joint favourites in the opener. Trap 4 and 6, Dunham Diesel and Killen and Fairy. Then 3 to 1 trap 2, Vans Pixie. 5 to 1 everything else, traps 1, 3 and 5. Runners approaching the boxes. Just over a minute and a half till the off for race number 1. The Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps of race 1. Going in then for the download, the Towcester Racecourse App Stakes, 810 the grade. All loaded now then for race number 1. Tia's our starter this morning. Good morning, Tia. She's waved her flag. That means one thing here at Towcester, that the hair is running. But on the spin, race number 1 is to download the Towcester Racecourse App Stakes, 810 the grade. Stand by for action. Gates left, away we go. Decent start from 4. Dunham Diesel leads up from 6. Killen and Fairy, and it's the Fairy who's going to lead round this first bend. In 6, 4 in the second spot. Then comes up the inside Vans Pixie. 1, 3 and 5 in back markers. Down the far side now, and it's still Killen and Fairy for Steve Rayner. Leads by a length or so from Dunham Diesel. Lemon Mike into third spot now in the orange vest. Then comes Vans Pixie approaching the final turn now. Then here comes Lemon Mike between 6 and 4. And Lemon Mike's forcing the issue here close home. Hazel Kemp's runner Lemon Mike hits the front up the lane and is going to shoot clear here. 5 your winner Lemon Mike. 4 in second Dunham Diesel. 6 back in third Killen and Fairy. Lemon Mike bears fruit in the opener. A confirmation result there. First trap 5, Lemon Mike for Onham Stray Grey, Trent Hazel Kemp. Second trap 4, Dunham Diesel. And third trap 6, Killen and Fairy. 5, 4, 6 in the opener. You can see a strong finish from Lemon Mike has ultimately put this contest to bed, coming home in a time of 29.25. Full order of finish then for race 1, 546, 2, 1 and 3, 546, 2, 1, 3. Distances 2.5 lengths, 1 3/4, 1.5, short head and 1 1/4. Winning time 29.25, 29.25. SP the winner, trap 5, Lemon Mike, a tasty 7 to 1. 9 to 4 joint favourites in second and third. Just a reminder, our next race, race number 2. Trap 5 now runs the reserve Greyhound Dunham Gem. That's Dunham Gem, runs from trap 5 in our next race, race number 2. Full form for Dunham Gem can be found at the rear of your race card. Runs and racing weights for race 2 will soon be up on screen. Any Greyhounds rain race 2-0 on parade. It's the play low 6 on the Towcester app stakes. A9 is the grade. Trap 1 is Brilliant Design. Owner Mr. W. Meekins. Trainer Graham Holford. 2 is Victoria Lane. Owner Mr. M. Lowther. Trainer Steve Rayner. 3 is Cousin Dupree for Mrs. Trotter and Wallace. Trainer Mark Wallace. 4 is Dunham Kenny. Owner Miss D. Houghton. Trainer Jane Houghton. 5 is the Reserve Greyhound. Dunham Gem. Owner Miss D. Houghton. Trainer Jane Houghton. And 6 is Dunham King. Owner Mr. Houghton. Trainer Jane Houghton. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race number 2. Just over 3 minutes till the off on this second race here this morning. Greyhounds behind the boxes then for race number 2. Your favourites in 1 this time then. Brilliant Design, 9-4 chance for Graham Holford. It's then 5-2 trap 6 Dunham King. One of 3 Dunhams in the race now. We've got Kenny, Gem and King. Traps 4, 5 and 6. We are now loading up for race 2. Tier on screen once again then in her summer gear today. Quick way with that flag means the hare is running. But on the spin, race number 2, it's the play low 6 on the Towcester app stakes. A9 is the grade. Good luck with your selections here then. Stand by for action. Off and racing in the Towcester Sunshine. It's the Reserve Dunham Gem leads up from 3 Cousin Dupree, and Cousin Dupree takes up on the charge this first bend. Cousin Dupree leads round now from Dunham King in the second spot. Then comes Victoria Lane. Then Brilliant Design up the inside. Then the Reserve Dunham Gem and Dunham Kenny the back markers towards the third turn now. Still trap 3. Cousin Dupree leads by 2 lengths from 2 now. Victoria Lane in hot pursuit. This pair clear of Brilliant Design back in third spot, trying to stay on. But off the final bend, it's Cousin Dupree. A length so clear of Victoria Lane, who's pressing now. 3 from 2 stays that way now. 3, 2, 1. Race number 2. Confirmation result race 2 then. First trap 3, Cousin Dupree for Mrs. Trotter, Trotter, Trotter and Wallace, Trenamark Wallace. Second trap 2, Victoria Lane. And third trap 1, Brilliant Design. Result 3, 2 and 1 in race number 2. He placed up nicely to Cousin Dupree. And six bend performer here at Towcester as well. Once he got that first bend lead, was never really going to be pegged back. Victoria Lane has given him a run for his money. Close home, was staying on nicely, was Victoria Lane for Steve Rayner. But couldn't get to grips with Cousin Dupree once he got clear. 3, 2 and 1 in race number 2. Full order of finish of race 2 then. 3, 2, 1, 4, 6 and 5. 3, 2, 1, 4, 6, 5. Distance is 3/4 of a length. 4.5 lengths. 1 3/4. Half a length and 5.5. Winning time 28.88. 28.88. SP the winner. Trap 3 Cousin Dupree with a 7-2 chance. 7-2 the second. 2-1 favourite Brilliant Design back in third. It's the Star Sports English Ground Derby here on June the 2nd. Stakes. A8 the grade for this one. Track 1 is Dunham Malbec, thrown on Mr D Houghton and Trainer Jane Houghton. 2 is Ballyfin Jade, thrown on Mr Tilbrook, Trainer Mark Wallace. 3 is Emer's Pal, owned and trained by Jim Reynolds. 4 is Joella Daisy, thrown on Mr Frith, Trainer Jane Houghton. 5 is Coraliva Queen for the Mark Wallace Grounds Racing Club, Trainer Mark Wallace. And 6 is Faraway Hills, thrown as P. Kehoe, Trainer Jim Reynolds. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race number 3. Just 3 minutes to the off. 3 minutes. Favourite in 5 this time then, Coraliva Queen. 7-4 chance. It's an 11-4 trap 2, Ballyfin Jade. 4-1 bar these. Oh, correction. Second favourite is the 4 dog. 5-2 Joella Daisy. So your favourite in 5, 7-4 chance. Coral Eva Queen. It's then 5-2 trap 4 Joella Daisy. And 11-4 trap 2 Ballyfin Jade. Loading process underway then for race number 3. There's Tia on screen once again. Seems happy. Is happy. Flags waved. The hare is running. But on the spin, race number 3. A8 the grade this time. Good luck with your selections here then. Bunny up behind the boxes. We're off and racing away. 4 off to a fly. Joella Daisy for Jane Houghton. 6 pacing up as well. Faraway Hills and Joella Daisy are toe-to-toe around this first bend. 6 now goes on. Faraway Hills pulls a length clear of Ballyfin Jade now in the second spot. Then comes Joella Daisy and Coral Eva Queen. Towards the third turn though, it's Faraway Hills that leads for Jim Reynolds by a good length or so still from Ballyfin Jade. Hot on his heels now in second spot. Then comes 5 back for more Coral Eva Queen off the final bend. It's trap 6 Faraway Hills. Here comes Ballyfin Jade up the inside. Ballyfin Jade from Coral Eva Queen staying on nicely, but Ballyfin Jade does just enough then to your winner. Tight for the minors, 6 and 5. Confirmation result race 3. First trap 2 Ballyfin Jade for owner Mr. R. Tilbert, trainer Mark Wallace. Second trap 6 Faraway Hills. Third trap 5 Coral Eva Queen. Result 2, 6 and 5, 265. Winning time 29.66, 29.66. Replay on screen now then of race number 3. Has done things the hard way, Ballyfin Jade here. Not a great start, but strong finish has put this A8 event to bed here. It was 6 Faraway Hills that led for the most part. 2 got herself a pitch around that third turn into second spot. Was pressing 6 Faraway Hills off the final bend and stayed on the stronger. 6 tried to rally on the outside, Faraway Hills. 5 was flying Coral Eva Queen close home as well. But Ballyfin Jade it is that lands the spoils here for Mike Wallace and Mr. R. Tilbrook, the owner. Early leader, trap 6 Faraway Hills in second spot with 5 Coral Eva Queen back in third. 265 race number 3. The full order in then for race 3, 265.413, 265.413. Distance is a short head, a neck, 1 length, 3/4 of a length and 2. Winning time 29.66, 29.66. SP the winner, Ballyfin Jade, was a 5-2 chance. 10-1 the second, Faraway Hills. The 7-4 favourite, Coral Eva Queen, back in third. Live Bowser action on screen now then. The track obviously being well watered and plated here today with the sunshine going down. Needs plenty of water this track, and it's getting it every race in between races. It's getting a dousing of water, and of course the tractor goes round as well to keep this track in A1 condition for the racing here this morning. And of course the second leg of Super Saturday coming up later on as well.
Open up the iris a little on that one.
39.50 stakes. Trap 1 is Holy Moses for Mr. B. O'Sullivan and trainer Jim Reynolds. 2 Spyro's Girl for Mr. and Mrs. Grimer, trainer Johnny Blanco. 3 is Dunham Nova for Mr. Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. 4 Mildine Zorro for owner Mrs. E. Richards, trainer Emma Richards. 5 Cash and Cobra, owned by the Houftons and trained likewise. And 6 is Mako's Girl for the War family and trainer Richard Yates. Greyhounds are approaching the boxes then for race number 4. Just over 3 minutes till post time then on this sprint contest. It's over the 260 metres trip. There's your betting up on screen now. Your favourites in 2, Spyro's Girl for Johnny Blanco. A 7-4 chance. Second in a D4 last time out. Beaten just a length by Lemon Sherbet on a recovery mission here tonight then. Today even. I forgot the sun shining here at Towcester. It's definitely daytime. But second in D4 last time, Spyro's Girl. Could well go one better here. And is your 7-4 favourite. All loaded now then for race number 4. Tears wave that flag so their hair's running, but on the spin. Race 4, D4 sprint time. Stand by. Gates lift, away we go. Flying start from 1, Holy Moses for Jim Reynolds. Challenged now by 4, Mildine Zorro into this first bend. Then comes 5, Cash and Cobra off the final turn now though. And it's still Holy Moses off the front end. Leads by a good 2-3 lengths now from Cash and Cobra back in second spot. No catching Holy Moses now. 1-5-2, race number 4. Confirmation result race 4 then. First trap 1, Holy Moses for owner Mr. B. O'Sullivan, trainer Jim Reynolds. Second trap 5, Cash and Cobra. Third trap 2, Spyro's Girl. Result 1, 5 and 2, 1, 5, 2. Holy Moses then, you can see on replay now. Stepped out lively for owner Mr. B. O'Sullivan, trainer Jim Reynolds, and ultimately too good on the front end here this morning. 1, 5, 2, your order in, race number 4. Confirmation for the full order in for race 4. 152364, your order in. Distance is 2.5 lengths, 1 1/4, 1 3/4, 1 1/2 and 2 1/4. Winning time once again 1578, 1578. Greyhounds running race 5 now on parade. It's to celebrate your birthday at Towcester Stakes. A7 is the grade. Runners as follows. Truck 1 is Mystery, who's owned and trained by Jim Reynolds. 2 is Swift Hadriana for the WWCD Syndicate, trainer Kevin Hutton. 3 is Dun and Proud, owner Mr. D. Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. 4 is Mallogs Ronaldo for owner Mr. Heffernan, trainer Steve Rayner. In 5 is Gully Foil for the Trotters and Mr. M. Wallace, trainer Mark Wallace. And 6 is No Expectations, owned and trained by Graham Holford. Greyhounds are approaching the boxes then for race number 5, just over 4 minutes to the off here. As you're betting on screen now then, you can see the current favourite is the 1 dog Mystery at 9-4.
Boys, here they go.
Greyhound's now being placed into the starting traps for race number 5. A7 is the grade for this one. It's to celebrate your birthday at Towcester Stakes. All loaded, race number 5 on its way. Two with the flag. The hare is running. Bun on the spin. Race 5, A7 the grade then for the Celebrate Your Birthday at Towcester Stakes. Stand by for action. The bunny is approaching the boxes in the Towcester sunshine. Off and racing, fairly level start this time. 2 now at the back of the pack. Though Swift Hadriana, work to do from there. Up front, it's No Expectations and Mystery that go round. And Mystery's going to lead off this second bend. Mystery now from Gully Foyle into second spot. Then comes Malog's Ronaldo. No Expectations and Done and Proud. And towards bend number 3 now. And it's still Mystery that leads. Got 5 for company now. Gully Foyle on the inside. That pair collide off the final bend. It's Gully Foyle that goes on. 4 round the outside. Malog's Ronaldo looking to score. But 5, 1 and 4 all in a line up towards a jolly old judge. And it's 4 on the outside. Malog's Ronaldo's going to go on and land the spoils here. 4-1-5, race number 5. Result race 5 then. First trap 4, Malog's Ronaldo. Front of Mr. K. Heffer and trainer Steve Rayner. Second trap 1, Mystery. Third trap 5, Gully Foyle. 4 beats 1 and 5. Race number 5, 29.28 the winning time. Replay on screen now then of race number 5. You can see it was trap 1, Mystery, that led for the most part. Gully Foyle looked the most likely going towards that third bend though, with a big challenge on the inside of Mystery round there. But 4 was biding his time in third spot. Malog's Ronaldo switches to the outside up the lane and goes on to score as Ronaldo here. 4-1-5 in race 5. Full order in then for race 5, 4-1-5-2-3-6, 4-1-5-2-3-6. Distance is 3/4 of a length. Ahead, 1.5 lengths, short head and half a length. Winning time there for Malog's Ronaldo, 29.28, 2.928 is SP, a tasty 8-1. 9-4 favourite in second, Mystery. 5-2 the third, Gully Foyle. £35 stakes. A7 the grade for this one. Track 1 is Holden Vin for the Sporting Greats and trainer Johnny Blanco. 2 is Terminator for owners Mr. Burton and Burton, trainer Kevin Hutton. 3 is Forest Wishes for owner Miss Witchells, trainer Kevin Hutton. 4 is Lily's Bat, owner Mrs. W. Richards, trainer Emma Richards. 5 Hail Glorious, owned and trained by Hazel Kemp. And 6 is Adrahan Asti, owned and trained by Richard Yates. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race number 6. A7 the grade for this one. Just 3 and a bit minutes left to post time on this VIP box and buffet from £35 stakes. There's your betting on screen now. Fully one favourite in 2, Terminator for Kevin Hutton. One of 2 runners in the race for Kevin. Third last time out in behind Good Day. A beaten favourite on that occasion was Terminator. But supporters keeping faith with this one here this morning. And there's your 7-4 favourite. Six to four, this favourite now in the blue vest, Terminator. As the Greyhounds go forward for this sixth race of the morning. Loading up for this A7, the VIP box and buffet from £35 stakes. Favourite in the blue vest, then Terminator for Team Hutton. All loaded then, race number 6. Here's wave that flag again, so the hare's running, but on the spin for this VIP box and buffet from £35 stakes. A7 the grade, favourite in 2 then, Terminator. Off and racing away, not a great start from Terminator. It's Lily's Bear that leads out from Adrahan Asti in second spot. One with the run up the inside, then Hold'em Vin. Then comes 2, 3 and 5. Down the far side then, and it's Adrahan Asti that takes it up for Richard Yates. Goes 2 lengths clear, Lily's Bear back in second. Here comes the favourite Terminator in third spot. Then Hold'em Vin and Forest Wishes. But up front now, still Adrahan Asti leads the way for Richard Yates. And now pulled about 4 lengths clear from Terminator back in second. The favourite will work to do here. Adrahan Asti now home for all money. Adrahan Asti, your winner. Terminator second. Lily's Bear back in third. 6-2-4, race number 6. Confirmation there, result. First trap 6, Adrahan Asti, owned and trained by Richard Yates. Second trap 2, Terminator. Third trap 4, Lily's Bear. 6-2-4, race number 6. Winning time, a smart 28.69, 28.69. Here's your replay on screen now then. Was trap 4, Lily's Bear, that led early doors for Emma Richards on the downgrade. But Adrahan Asti, Richard Yates, got to grips with that rival off the second turn. And from there on in, stretched clear down the back. And as Won impressively in the end from 2. Terminator, the favourite, who's run on for second spot. And the early leader, Trap 4 Lily's Bear, back in third. 6-2-4 then. The even number traps dominating race 6 on the card here this morning. The full order in then for race 6, 624.351, 624.351. Distance is 3 3/4, 3.5 lengths, 2.5, 1 3/4 and 3/4 of a length. Winning time 28.69, 28.69. SP the winner. Look at that, 10-1 the winner there, Adrahan Asti. Beat the 6-4 favourite in second, Terminator, and a 7-2 chance in third, Lily's Bear. race 7, the early bird discounted Derby tickets out now. Stakes, track 1 is Gabrielle, owned and trained by Hazel Kemp. Currently a 7-4 chance. 2 is Dinner Larnaca for the TDC Global Investors, trainer Jim Reynolds. 3 Bodale Rossi, this one owned by Mrs Kemp and Yendel, trainer Hazel Kemp. 4 is Magical Dreamer for the Scott First Timers, trainer Kevin Hutton. 5 Westmead Falcon for Mr Clark and the late Mr Kirsten, trainer Heather Dimmock. And 6 is Celine Story for owner Mr Davis, trainer Mark Wallace. Greyhounds are approaching the boxes then for lucky race 7, just a minute and a half till post time. Your favourites in 1 this time, Gabrielle for the Hazel Kemp range. Last time out, did get a bumpy ride. Certainly more than capable of landing the spoils here. It's got a 28.71 best as Gabrielle. That certainly compares favourably to most of these. Still a baby. June 16 well as an improver is Gabrielle, and is your 7-4 favourite here this morning. Just a minute till post time now. 7-4 trap 1. 3-1 trap 4, 7-2 trap 3, 9-2 the 6 dog, 5-1 trap 5, and 8-1 trap 2. The Greyhounds are now being placed into the starting traps for lucky race 7. A5 the grey for this one. We're loading up, folks. All loaded then for lucky race 7. Tier waves that flag again, so the hare is running. But on the spin, lucky race 7. It's the early bird discounted Derby tickets out now. Stakes. The hare is running. Stand by then. Gates lift, away we go, and 5 Westmead Falcon swoops to lead early doors. Here comes Magical Dreamer up the inside though. Magical Dreamer leads round now from Westmead Falcon back in second spot. 6 with the run into third, Celine Story, but down the far side it's Magical Dreamer that leads the way for Kevin Hutton. Got a 3-length buffer over the 6, Celine Story in second spot now. Then comes 1 Gabrielle out of the pack, but off the final bend is still trap 4. Magical Dreamer that leads the way, still got a 2-length buffer over the 6, Celine Story back in second. Then comes 1 Gabrielle, force a check, 2 trying to stay on Dinner Larnaca, but no catch in. Magical Dreamer now for you winner, tight for the minors, 1 and 6. Confirmation result there, race 7, first trap 4, Magical Dreamer for the Scott First Timers, trainer Kevin Hutton. Second trap 1, Gabrielle. Third trap 6, Celine Story. 4 beats 1 and 6, 1 in time for Magical Dreamer, 28.86, 28.86. Here's your replay on screen now then for race number 7. Some decent early boots shown by Magical Dreamer. Got a first bend lead. And from there on in, it was all about the black vest for the Scott First Timers and trainer Kevin Hutton. Gabrielle, pre-race favourites, emerged from the pack to run on for second spot, albeit a few lengths down on the winner, Magical Dreamer. 6 back in third, Celine Story. 4-1-6, your order in then for race number 7. That's 3 wins from 10 starts now here at Towcester for Magical Dreamer and the Scott First Timers. The full order in then for race 7, 4, 1, 6, 2, 3 and 5, 4, 1, 6, 2, 3, 5. Distance is 2 lengths, 3/4 of a length, 1 3/4, 1 1/4 and 2 3/4. Winning time for Magical Dreamer 28.86, 28.86. He returned an 11-4 chance, did the winner Magical Dreamer. Beat the 2-1 favourite in second, Gabrielle, and a 7-2 chance in third, Celine Story. racing in 2018 stakes. Track 1 is Swift Windmill for Mrs. Cresswell, Memory and Overend. Trainer Mark Wallace. 2 is Lightfoot Jess for owner Mrs. Walton, trainer Hazel Kemp. 3 is Ballymac Natalie, owned and trained by Kevin Hutton. 4 is Go With Flow for owner Miss L. Sam, trainer Johnny Blanco. 5 is Brocketsy Hoops for owner Mr. Farrelly, trainer Jim Reynolds. And 6 is Call of Annie Wendy for owner Mr. Lowther, trainer Steve Rayner. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race 8. Less than 2 minutes to the off on this A4 contest. Classy looking lineup this. Several open race lines scattered amongst the form lines here. But your favourites in 1, Swift Windmill, 7-4 chance in the red vest for Mark Wallace. It's then 3-1, trap 4, Go With Flow. 7-2, the 4 dog, Ballymac Natalie. 9-2, the 6, Call of Annie Wendy. 6-1, the 5, Brocketsy Hoops. And 8-1, Lightfoot Jess in the blue vest. Greyhounds approaching the boxes. Just 1 minute to the off now, 1 minute. New favourite in 3 then, Ballymac Natalie, now 6-4 chance. As we load up for race number 8. All loaded. Till that flag once again. The hare's running for this A4 contest. Bunny on the spin for race number 8, the Friday, Saturday and Sunday night racing in 2018 stakes. Stand by for action. Gates lift, away we go. Good exit from 4. Go With Flow leads up early doors from Brocketsy Hoops in second spot. Up the inside though, it's trap 2, Lightfoot Jess that challenges Go With Flow off this second bend, but Go With Flow has gone at the moment, leads by 2 lengths now from Lightfoot Jess back in second. Then comes 5 with the run, Brocketsy Hoops, then 3, Ballymac Natalie approaching the final turn now then, and it's still Go With Flow with a 5-length lead now over the 5 dog Brocketsy Hoops back in second spot, but no catching Go With Flow now though. Go With Flow away and gone for your winner, 3 second, tight for third in the end, 6 and 5. As you replay on screen now then for race number 8. Smart exit from Go With Flow. That's a hat-trick of victories on the spin here then for Johnny Blanco's run-up, owned by Lorraine Sams. And the pennies really dropped with this one in recent weeks. Go With Flow takes it up early. We knew she stayed on well as well. Has been running on well in races of late. So there's going to be no catching her once she got clear early doors. And has done it in good style here, has Go With Flow. 28.55 the winning time as well, not hanging about. 3 back in second spot, Ballymac Natalie, and 6 in third, Call of Annie Wendy. Confirmation once again, 4.36 your result here in race number 8. The full order of finish then for race 8 was 4.36, 5.1 and 2, 4.36, 5.1, 2. Distance is 4.5 lengths, half a length, 3/4 of a length, 3.25 and 1. Winning time 28.55, 2.855. SP the winner, Go With Flow, was 6-1. Be the 6-4 favourite in second. Ballymac Natalie, 9-2 chance in third. Coulivanny Wendy. We can see on screen now the betting's in for our next race, race number 9. The favourites in 6, Ribble Ghost, a 2-to-1 chance for Mark Wallace. 3-to-1 bar, this favourite. The ground's running in race 9 and out on parade. Parade. A6 to grade for this one. Trap 1 is Greencroft Knoll, Verona and trainer Steve Rayner. Currently 4-to-1 chance. 2 is Ramsprella for Mrs. Egan and Jackson, trainer Hazel Kemp, 11-4. 3 is Swift Cayley for Mr. and Mrs. McCall, trainer Mark Wallace, 6-1. 4 is Unlikely Paco, owned and trained by Steve Rayner, a 4-to-1 shot. 5 is Dunham Mercury, owned by Mr. D. Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton, 9-2. And your favourites in 6, Ribble Ghost, owned by Lord Hesketh, trainer Mark Wallace, currently 2-1. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race number 9. Just 3.5 minutes till the off. Greyhound's now been placed into the starting traps of race 9. Going in then for this A6 contest. They're all loaded now. Tia waves that flag, means the hare's running, but on the spin, race number 9. A6 to grey for this one then. Good luck with your selections here. Race 9 on its way. Off and racing, it's 4 that shows first, Unlikely Paco. 5 pacing up nicely, Dun and Mercury. 1 with her at the inside, Greencroft Knoll. Round the first bend though, it's Unlikely Paco that leads the way by a length or so now from Dun and Mercury pressing on the outside. 1 up the inner, Greencroft Knoll. Bit of a gap then, back to Swift Kaylee. Then comes Dribble Ghost and Ramsbrella. Around that third turn now though, and it's still trap 4. Unlikely Paco leads the way for Steve Rayner. Leads by 2 lengths still from 1 back in second spot, Greencroft Knoll. Then comes Dun and Mercury, but surely no catching Unlikely Paco now. For your winner, 1 second, 3 third, 4-1-3. Confirmation result, race 9 then. First trap 4, Unlikely Paco, owned and trained by Steve Rayner. Second trap 1, Greencroft Knoll. Third trap 3, Swift Kaylee. Result 4, 1 and 3, 4-1-3. Winning time 28.93, 28.93. Replay on screen now then for race number 9. Paced up nicely done, Unlikely Paco. An A7 1 or 2 runs back. 1 run up in A6 subsequently when it got bumped out of contention. But away and gone here today was Unlikely Paco. Not for catching. 1 Greencroft Knoll gave him a run for his money for the most part, but once clear, Unlikely Paco was never really going to get caught by his kennel mate at Greencroft Knoll. Gives Steve Rayner then the 1-2 here, the forecast, with his Unlikely Paco beating Greencroft Knoll into second place. Completing the trio, trap 3, Swift Kaylee. 4-1-3, result race 9. The full order in for race 9, 4-1-3, 5-2 and 6, 4-1-3, 5-2, 6. Distances 3 1/4, ahead, half a length, 1 3/4 and 3/4 of a length. Winning time 28.93, 28.93. SP the winner, trap 4, Unlikely Paco was 4-1, 5-1 the second, and 6-1 the third. running race 10 now on parade. It's the Imperial Car Supermarket Big Cash Giveaway Stakes. A7, the grade trap. One is Robin Katie, Mrs. Brinkley and Butler. Trainer Mark Wallace. 2 is Mustang Fernando for the Expecting Glory Syndicate. Trainer Johnny Blanco. 3 is Kulchi Land for Mr. and Mrs. Davis. Trainer Mark Wallace. 4 is All About News for owner Mr. Gregory. Trainer Steve Rayner. 5 Coatland Rory for owner Mr. Thompson. Trainer Kevin Hutton. And 6 is Energized Honey for Mr. P. Casimir Mralchinsky. Trainer Mark Wallace. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race number 10. Just 3 minutes to the off, 3 minutes only. The Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps of race number 10. Loading up for this A7 contest. Tier checks them over then. Race number 10. Quick wave of the flag. The hare is running. Bunny on the spin. Race 10. A7 the grey for this one. Stand by for action. Bunny's approaching the boxes. Off and racing away. Great start from All About News to lead up from Energized Honey. Then comes Robin Katie up the inside, but All About News it is that leads round now for Steve Rayner by a length or so from Energized Honey on the outside. A 2-length gap then to Mustang Fernando in third. Then comes the 5 Coatland Rory towards the third turn now. Then in trap 4, All About News being pressed by Energized Honey on the outside. Energized Honey has get her nose in front off this final bend. 4 coming back for more. They collide and 4 goes on again. All About News gives 6 a bit of a nudge, and is it going to go on and score now? 2 runs on for second. Mustang Fernando. 6 back in third. 4-2-6. Confirmation result, race 10, first trap 4, All About News. Rona Mr. M. Gregory, trainer Steve Rayner. Second trap 2, Mustang Fernando. Third trap 6, Energize Honey. 4 beats 2 and 6, race number 10. Your winning time 28.87, 28.87. He's been hitting the crossbar of late, All About News. Second in his previous 3 starts, but back to winning ways here. In good style as well. Just collides with the 6 Energized Honey off the final bend when he looked beat by all accounts, but that collision has ultimately bounced him to glory. All About News. It's gone on to score nicely in the end here. 4.26 in race number 10. Full order in then for race 10, 4.26, 5.1 and 3, 4.26, 5.1, 3. Distances 2 3/4, ahead 1 1/4, 2 3/4 and 1 1/4. Winning time 28.87, 28.87. SP the winner, trap 4, All About News was 5-2, 6-1 the second, Mustang Fernando, 3-1 the third, Energize Honey. Grounds on parade then for race 11, D2 sprint contest, the By the Fab 4 £10 package stakes. Trap 1 is Glenanor Glen, for under Mr. Hutton, trainer Kevin Hutton. 2 is Dunham Moon, for under Mr. Houghton, trainer Jane Houghton. 3 Forest Boy for the Hat Pack, trainer Emma Richards. 4 Barnish Crown, owned by Mrs. Richards and trained by Emma Richards. 5 is Pure Paradise for owner and trainer Jim Reynolds. And 6 is Saltin Banco, Mrs. Licence and Wallace, trainer Mark Wallace. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race 11. 3.5 minutes till the off then. 3.5 minutes left for betting on the By the Fab 4 £10 package stakes. Betting's on screen now. Your favourites in red. Glenanor Glen, 2 to 1. Grounds being placed into the boxes then for race 11. D2 sprint contest, the By the Fab 4 £10 package stakes. We're loading up over the far side for this sprint event. We're loaded now then for race 11. Tears wave that flag, so the hare's running for this sprint contest. D2 the grade for race 11 here this morning. Stand by. Off and racing away, and Forest Boy off to a flyer. Here comes kennelmate Barnish Crown into second, and Barnish Crown's going to lead round this first bend, but 3 having none of it. Forest Boy leads again off the final turn from 2 now. Dunham Moon into second spot. 4 coming back for more now. Barnish Crown, but up front it's Forest Boy's going to score 3, 4 and 2. Race 11. Confirmation result, race 11 then. First trap 3, Forest Dowboy for the Hat Pack and trainer Emma Richards. Second trap 4, Barnish Crown. And third trap 2, Donna Moon. A 1-2 then for the Emma Richards kennel with the forecast. Forest Dowboy beats kennelmate Barnish Crown. And 2, Donna Moon back in third for Jane Houghton. The full order finish then for race 11, 3:42, 6:5 and 1, 3:42, 6:5, 1. Distance is 1 length, 1.5, ahead, 4 3/4 and 2 1/4. Winning time 15:77, 1577. SP the winner, Forest Dowboy, was 4-1, 7-2 the second and 5-1 the third. Greyhounds running race 12 now on parade then. It's the Bar 4000 celebration packages from £15 stakes over the 6-pen distance. Track 1 is Roseville Bolt for the From the Cloud Syndicate and trainer Richard Yates. 2 is Zero Forks, owned and trained by Kevin Hutton. 3 is Coolavani Act, owner Mr. Law, trainer Steve Rayner. 4 is Dundrum Billy for Mr. Chesson, Kemp and Redmile, trainer Hazel Kemp. 5 is Saffron's Tina for the Mark Wallace Greyhounds Racing Club, trainer Mark Wallace. And 6 is Scruff's Penny for owner Mr. Welch, trainer Kevin Hutton. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race number 12, just over 4 minutes to the off. 686 metres the trip this time. And your favourite is in 4, Dundrum Billy for Hazel Kemp, recently downgraded from S1 to S2, versatile performer. Also known to apply his trade over the hurdles as well, Dundrum Billy. But 5th last time out in an S2, beating the favourite on that occasion. So on a recovery mission here for his fans today. Currently your 2-1 jolly, trap 4, Dundrum Billy. Loading up now then for race number 12. It's the Bar 4000 celebration packages from £15 stakes. S2 the grade then, over 6 pens this time. Let's tear on screen now. As the smile waves the flag, the hare is running, but on a spin, race number 12. Off and racing away, then 6 off to a flyer. Scruff's Penny, 4 Dundrum Billy in the second spot. Then comes Saffron's Tina, then 0 Forks, 1 and 3. Your back markers currently Roseville, Bolton, Coulavaniac, but up front it's still Trap 6, Scruff's Penny that leads the way by a length or so from 4 Dundrum Billy in hot pursuit. 5 still very much on the premises, Saffron's Tina, a long way back to 0 Forks back in 4th spot. Down the far side then, and it's Scruff's Penny, 2 lengths clear of Dundrum Billy. This pair clear of 5 in 3rd spot, Saffron's Tina. Approaching the final turn though, been all about Scruff's Penny thus far for Kevin Hutton. Arrived here in good heart, second last time out, looking to go one better here for Team Hutton. Is Scruff's Penny looking the most likely off this final turn. Scruff's Penny makes every post a winning one here. Scruff's Penny a winner, Dundrum Billy second, Saffron's Tina back in third. 6-4-5, race number 12. Confirmation result race 12, then first trap 6, Scruff's Penny, thrown to Mr. A. Welsh, trainer Kevin Hutton. Second trap 4, Dundrum Billy. Third trap 5, Saffron's Tina. 6 beats 4 and 5 in race number 12. Winning time 41.86, 41.86. Was all about the striped vest then. Scruff's Penny, second last time out, in behind kennel mate Swift Smoky. But it's gone one better here for Connections. Silver medal last time, the gold medal here for Scruff's Penny. Away and gone, and not for catching. Dundrum Billy was soon into second spot, was always on the premises, Dundrum Billy, but never really got the feeling he was going to peg back Scruff's Penny once she'd got clear. Fire's running okay for third spot, Saffron's Tina, but ultimately it was all about the striped vest here. Scruff's Penny, her head was the first to show at lids up, and is the first nose over the wire. 6-4-5, race number 12. The full order and then for race number 12, 6-4-5, 2-1 and 3, 6-4-5, 2-1, 3. Distances 2 3/4, 3 1/2 lengths, 3 1/4, half a length and 3 1/4. Winning time 41.96, 41.96. SP the winner, Scruff's Penny, a whopping 10-1. Beat the 9-4 favourite in second and a 5-2 chance in third spot. Race 13 now on parade. It's the VIP box 4-course meal from £48 stakes. Track 1 is Towcester Kanye for the Towstars Syndicate and trainer Emma Richards. 2 is Crinkhill K for owner Mr. Cobb, trainer Jim Reynolds. 3 is All About Will for owner Mr. M. Gregory, trainer Steve Rayner. 4 Rory Breaker for owner Mr. P. Martin Jr., trainer Steve Rayner. 5 is Drohobich Sunset for owner Mr. Winton, trainer Kevin Hutton. And 6 is What's It All About for owner Miss P. Chappell, trainer Heather Dimmock. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race 13. Less than 3 minutes till the off on this A6 grade event, as you're betting on screen now. And you can see the favourite is the 5 dog, Drohobich Sunset, 7-4. Had a 6-bend trial last time out, then did Drohobich Sunset. Sure to be staying on over this 4-bend distance. Currently a 7-4 favourite. Greyhound's now been placed into the starting traps of race 13 then. Loading up for this A6 contest. Going in. All loaded then for race 13. The flag's wave, so the hare's running. Bun on the spin. Race 13 penultimate contest here this morning stroke afternoon. Don't forget, we're back here tonight for Derby action though. Stand by, race 13 on its way. Off and racing, 6 off the flyer. What's it all about? Rory Breaker's pacing up nicely, as is All About Will. And All About Will is going to lead around this first bend now from 4 in the second spot. Rory Breaker, 2 of them up the inside. Crinkhill K. Then comes Drohobich Sunset and Towcester Kanye. And towards halfway now, then it's still trap 3. All About Will leads the way. Second, last time out for Steve Rayner. And looks very much the winner off this final bend. All About Will. He's got a 2-length lead over kennelmate Rory Breaker back in second. No catch in this 3 now though. All About Will, you win up. 4 second. 5, Drohobich Sunset runs on for third. Race 13 though, All About Will. Confirmation result race 13, first trap 3, All About Will, for owner Mr M Gregory, trainer Steve Rayner, second trap 4, Rory Breaker, third trap 5, Drohobich Sunset. Result 3, 4 and 5, 3, 4, 5. Winning time for All About Will, 28.94, 28.94. Another Steve Rayner 1-2 then, All About Will, beating his Rory Breaker into second spot. Some useful early speed though from All About Will. Has ultimately won the day here, away and gone in this A6 contest. Was an A6 winner back on the 10th of March. No upgrade for that victory. Has been there or thereabouts for the most part since, but back to winning ways in this grade here this afternoon. 3 winner All About Will for Steve Rayner. Steve's other runner, Rory Breaker, in second spot, with Drohobich Sunset back in third. 3, 4, 5, race 13. Full order of finish for race 13 was 3, 4, 5, 2, 1 and 6. 3, 4, 5, 2, 1, 6. Distances were 3 lengths. A short head, 3 1/4, 3/4 of a length and 2 1/4. Winning time 28.94, 28.94. Just one more race here this afternoon then. Race 14 coming up in 8 minutes time. It's a thanks for coming, safe journey home, and see you tonight stakes. for 8 for race 14, and thanks for coming. Safe Journey Home Stakes. Trap 1 is Donna Moriol for Miss D. Houghton, trying to Jane Houghton. 2 is Ickle Black Marco, owned and trained by Heather Dimmock. 3 is Mash Mad Sydney for the Mash Mad Syndicate, trying to Kevin Hutton. 4 is Pleasure Seeker, owner Mr. Lowther, trying to Steve Rayner. 5 is Mildine Bucko, owner Mrs. Richards, trying to Emma Richards. And 6 is Second Time Lady, owner Mr. and Mrs. Roberts, trained by Steve Roberts. Greyhounds approaching the boxes then for race 14. Signing off this morning with an A8 grade event then. Warm favourite in 3, Mash Mad Sydney. Odds on 10 to 11. In this finale here this morning. It's then 3 to 1 trap 4, Pleasure Seeker. 4 to 1 trap 2, Ickle Black Marco. 6 to 1 the 6, Second Time Lady. And 8 to 1 traps 1 and 5. Odds on jolly then in the finale here this morning. Mash Mad Sydney 10 to 11. Greyhounds now being placed into the starting traps of race 14. Loading for the last here this morning then. Thanks for coming. Safe Journey Home. See you tonight, stakes. Even money favourite in 3, Mash Mad Sydney. All loaded then for race 14. See you tonight, Tia. The flags wave for the final time this morning. But thanks for coming. Safe Journey Home. See you tonight. Stakes. Bunny is on the spin. Odds on favourite. In fact, even money on the off. Trap 3 here. Mash Mad Sydney off and racing away. Not a great start from the favourite. Here's trap 4. Pleasure Seeker that leads up from Mildine Bucko into second. 3. Bit of bother mid-division. Moves in the 3rd spot, the favourite, Mash Mad Sydney, but it's Pleasure Seeker from Ickle Black Marco down this far side. Mash Mad Sydney now getting involved in 3rd spot, then 1, Donna Morio in 4th, round the 3rd turn now, and it's Pleasure Seeker that leads the way. 2 very much on the premises, still Ickle Black Marco, as is the favourite, still Mash Mad Sydney, and it's 4 challenged now by 3 over the top. Mash Mad Sydney gets his nose in front of the wire, but puts the brakes on, allows 4 to come back at him. Photographer in the last here, 4 and 3 involved. Well, confirmation 3 did hold on here, Mash Mad Sydney. 3-year winner, Mash Mad Sydney for the Mash Mad Syndicate, trying to Kevin Hutton. 2nd trap 4, Pleasure Seeker. 3rd trap 1, Donna Moriol. 3 beats 4 and 1 in race 14 here. It was trap 4, Pleasure Seeker, led down the far side for Steve Rayner. Had a good day as Steve Rayner here this morning, but wasn't to be for him in the lucky last, because here comes the favourite round the outside, Mash Mad Sydney. Got himself clear, did Mash Mad Sydney, on the run for home, and just seemed to put the brakes on slightly once he got the lead. It's allowed trap 4 to challenge once again, and in the end, it was a head bobber over the wire. But 3, Mash Mad Sydney just getting the verdict here. 3-4-1 in the finale here this morning. There's a photo finish print on screen then for race 14. You can just about make out that trap 3 has defeated the 4-dog by a short head there. 3, 4 and 1 in this finale here this morning. The full order in. Red as follows: 3, 4, 1, 2, 5 and 6. 3, 4, 1, 2, 5, 6. Distances were a short head, half a length, a head, 3 3/4 and 5 1/2. Winning time 29.16, 29.16. SP the winner, Mash Mad Sydney, was your even money favourite. 5-2 the second, Pleasure Seeker. 8-1 the third, Dunham Oriole. Well, that is that as far as this morning's meeting is concerned. Don't forget, I'm sure you haven't, we do it all again tonight. We've got the final batch of first round Derby heats, Heat 19 through to Heat 26 taking place here at Towcester tonight. Slightly earlier time than normal start time of 7:16, the first race scheduled tonight, kicking off with Derby action in race number 1, Heat 19 of the Star Sports English Ground Derby. Is our first race here at Towcester tonight at the earlier time of 7:16. Hope to see you here tonight. If you can't make it, be sure to tune in on Towcester TV. But for the moment, first part of Super Saturday is concluded. We'll see you again here at Towcester tonight. Good afternoon.